Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Today, Nintendo updated their NES and SNES Switch Online service game libraries. I covered the news about a week ago. They were going to add Rygar, Panda Pals, Operation Logic Bomb, and one other Super Nintendo game that you guys may have heard of, Wild Gun. So today, we're going to have fun. We're going to play them and stuff and see how they are on the service. Anyways, guys, if this is your first time coming to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let's begin. So we got Rygar loaded up, and I've played this a handful of times. Not too often, but a handful. And it's a classic, in my opinion. I dig it. And we're going to check it out. Let's see what it's all about. So let's begin. And here we go. We have Rygar, the titular character. Is that what it's called? Titular? You have like a yo-yo type of thing. And I hear a lot of people really excited about this. And now you're actually able to play both versions of Rygar. Not just the arcade version, which was in the eShop already. But you can play the NES version now. So that's actually pretty cool. And here we go. Look at that background. And these big turtles and whatnot. You gotta appreciate the music too. I always thought Rygar had some good music. Almost sounds like a generic like superhero theme. Oh shoot, come on. Alright, first screen. Here we go. Now, I think this game definitely opens up a little bit more once you get further. I can recall it actually has segments that are top-down and not so much 2D platforming. Alright, here we go. I can't even tell if I'm getting hit. I love the way he climbs the ladders, to be honest. It's hilarious. So this music right here, fun fact, was also in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on the NES. So, very interesting fun fact. Just so you guys can know that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to, do we hop? No, we climb up this way. It's been a while since I've played Rygar. Okay, so, let's go down. We cross the chasm. And here we go. Chasm hype. Boom. Alright, up. Move out of the way. I like these lizard reptilian looking guys for some reason. You know, some of the sprites in some of these games are so fun to look at. Now I have no idea where I'm going, because that's about as far as I've ever gotten on Rygar. Game over. That's brutal, guys. Brutal. It does seem like it runs pretty smoothly, though. I mean, more than you can expect from an NES game. You know, it's 2 buttons to control, D-pad, character responds pretty well. It doesn't seem laggy, don't see any glaring issues, of course. So they are doing a pretty decent job of emulating the NES style. The music sounds fun too, and of course you're able to do save states. You can do the suspend menu, load a point, save a point. So, you know, I would have liked them to at least control some of the flicker though, or add some display options. You know, you play some of these other retro like games on these retro collections on the Switch, and they have like display options, because to be honest, those gray bars on the left and right of the screen are just an eyesore to look at. I mean, they're not too bad, but just it would have been nice to have options where maybe the box cover art for whatever game you're playing will be up on the sides, or maybe something that looks like a CRT TV, like a retro style TV, would be kind of cool to look at. You know what I mean? Like, switch it up just a tiny tad bit, add some more options. A rewind feature would also be kind of cool to have on this. Some games do have the rewind features. You know, just thinking of some of the standards that that some of these other games have that are on the Switch. Maybe even like a global leaderboard would be cool. You know, just I always feel that there's just not enough that they're doing yet on this service, and I think that would add up a little bit more. But now we're actually going to go and check out the Super Nintendo stuff, which I'm excited about. They added Wild Guns and a few other titles that are actually interesting, because I don't recall Operation Logic Bomb, and one of them actually never came to the United States officially. I think it became Pokemon Puzzle League at one point, which is really cool. So I feel the drip feed could be a little bit faster. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup hype. Hashtag hiccup hype. I feel that the... oh, there we go. Operation Logic Bomb, Pawn the Pals, and Wild Guns. And I feel that the drip feed could be a lot quicker, a lot more faster, a lot more often, or maybe even more games, even if they had to rotate them. We're going to start with Operation Logic Bomb. Let's go ahead and check it out, and let's see what it's all about. Maybe it's an interesting game. I'm not familiar with it. I've never played it, so again, this is a real cool reason why the SNES Switch Online is a good idea, in my opinion. You know, you're paying for it anyway with the online service. You know, you have the online service to play online games. You're getting this as part of that deal, so you know what? I'm going to take full advantage of it. I know some people aren't about the digital life and all that. This isn't really paying for the stuff. You're getting it in addition to the main feature that you're paying for, which is playing the games online. So, yeah, complaining that the drip feed could be a lot better, it is a fair argument. I think they should add a lot more games more often, even if they're the more obscure ones. Because, you know, you're getting the service anyway with... Oh, what's this? This seems like a pretty cool game so far. Seems pretty solid. Alright, let's continue forward. It's like a overhead, top-down Contra. Is the vibe I'm getting. Oh, lots of dudes just showed up. Oh, I'm able to switch my weapon. I did not know that. That definitely comes in handy. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. There we go. Let's just get rid of them. I think we need to anyway, right? Alright, good to go. Oh, no. These guys pop up. Seriously, was this game in North America? Because I do not recall it. Definitely have been missing out. To be honest, I didn't have that many games growing up on any of my consoles, so nowadays, the last 10 years or so, I've been catching up on games that I've never even heard about. I think I probably had only about like 12 Super Nintendo games growing up. Alright, here we go. I'm definitely digging the graphics though, and I think this is a pretty solid game. Diabolical made this? That's interesting. Alright, come on. Do I even have to kill these guys? I guess it would help because nobody would be... I do have to kill them if I want to open the door. Do I have any other special abilities? I don't even have like a super bomb or anything. Alright, oh no. The guys just spawn in front of you. There we go. Is this a boss? This is boss fight time. Look at this. Looks pretty interesting. Oh wow. Shooter! Okay. Is that the first level? Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and move on. You know, I'm actually impressed with that. I can see myself digging into that a few more times, just because it does seem a little bit more action packed. It seems a lot like a Contra type of game, a very arcade like game, which I'm a big fan of stuff like that. Now we're gonna try Pondapels. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Again, this did not come to the United States, so it's very interesting that they selected it. I think last time they did an update, they did a Twin B game that didn't come to the United States either. So here we go. And again, I was told that this was like a Pokemon Puzzle League game in the United States. So we'll play one player, and I do not know how to read Japanese. That's interesting that they did not change the menu. But what can you do, right? You know, I thought they would have at least localized it for the United States. Alright, here we go. I've never played Pokemon Puzzle League, so get ready to get get triggered by me sucking at the gameplay. It doesn't seem like it's too hard to figure out, though. I mean, I've already kind of figured it out. There we go. Alright. I was having to try to figure out how to move over some of the stuff from up and down. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright. We're figuring it out, guys. Oh. How do you... See, it's doing it once in a while. I'm still trying to figure out how you get the stuff to drop. I guess maybe you only get it once in a while. There we go. Alright. I figured it out. I think. Okay. I mean, so far it's not too bad. I think it's rather solid. It's just tricky. Playing a new game for the first time, you know, I never even played Pokemon Puzzle League, so couldn't tell you how to play this one. I guess you only have a certain amount of times that you could drop a puzzle or a piece down, I guess, if that's the proper term to say. But it seems like I'm doing okay, right? Doesn't seem like we're having too much of a struggle here. I like the music, I like the characters, I like the graphics. I'm playing on easy mode, by the way, so just because it's my first time, be gentle. You know, like when I had Jay's mom for the first time, I had to be gentle. There we go. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. I didn't remember that even if there's an empty gap on top or to the side, you could still use it. I mean, why didn't this come to the United States? This probably would have been a pretty big hit. You know what I mean? I think this could have been a potential game changer as far as Super Nintendo games go. There we go. We got 4. Nice. Let's move that across. Okay, I guess we can't do anything else. Can't drop anything. I would like to drop this star down so I can get those 3 right there. I don't know, am I playing it right? I'm like, I don't know, am I playing it right? There we go, okay. You just kind of gotta use your noggin a little bit. Slowly but surely, I'm figuring it out, guys. Don't freak out. 8BE always figures it out. There we go. You just kind of got to step back sometimes, take a bigger look at the picture, see what's out there. See what's going on. Boom, right there, baby. Okay, come on. All right. Wow, I'm actually enjoying this game a lot more than I thought I would, if I'm being utterly honest. Of course, it's on easy mode, so it's probably not giving me as much of a challenge as it should, but you know what? The fun is still here. There we go. I guess maybe you can only drop if there's a space to the left of you or to the right. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's what it appears to be. Definitely seems like that's the case, so. There we go. Alright, we're killing it now, guys. I figured the game out. So never fear. Yours truly is going to do better now. Starting now, I figured it out. Wasn't that hard to figure out. I just needed to realize that in order to move stuff down, it had to have something on the side of it. See, I'm not that stupid, guys. I'm just a little stupid. Not a lot of stupid. Alright. Let's move this stuff down. Maybe we can get... There we go. There you go. There you go. Damn. I'm crushing it. I could be here all day, guys. I mean, granted, it is easy level. You know what? We're gonna move on. We're gonna go on. I could do this game all day, but we're gonna play Wild Guns. You know, Pondapels, whatever it was called. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Pretty solid puzzle game. I appreciate that. I don't think there's that many puzzle selections on the Super Nintendo collection. So to add that one on there, very solid choice by Nintendo. But now we're gonna check out Wild Guns. Let's go ahead. Solid game. I've been playing this on stream several times the last few weeks. So I'm okay at it. But it's nice that they added it on here because it is a pricey game. It's a game that will run you up a pretty penny if you wanted to get it physically for sure. They also have Wild Gun Reloaded on the Switch, so you can play both Wild Guns Reloaded and Wild Guns. So that's a nice... nice variety. I swear the Switch has a freaking amazing variety of games. Okay, here we go. Ooh, and I actually like playing with the analog stick. Because I'm on the actual NES, Super Nintendo, you know, of course you have the D-pad, but it feels very good playing it with the analog stick. Look at that. Moving so much better. It moves around so much better on screen. It's easier to aim. there we go. Come on. Gotta avoid. So this plays a lot like, if you haven't played Wild Guns, it plays like a shooter, of course, but it's in a third-person view, and you gotta kind of use your perspective to judge who's in the foreground and the background and all that, and you gotta avoid the objects by doing this dodge. Other games that play like it, Cabal, Nom on the PC Engine, I would say Dynamite, isn't there like a Dynamite Eddie or something like that? Dynamite Duke on the Master System, and then the Punisher game that was like on Genesis. Those games play a lot like this. So very arcade feel. Pretty awesome, actually, if you ask me. I dig them. There you go. So that was level 1. Now here we go. We're in level 2. This is where, well, actually not level 2. Part 2 of level 1. If I was to kind of explain it. But things get a little hairy here for me. You don't have as much ground to work with. It's a smaller environment because it's inside of a bar. But I will say, using the analog stick to shoot and aim feels pretty solid. Let's use the power weapon. You get a power weapon that can clear the screen of enemies. And when your character says look out, that means something is being aimed right at them. And you're running the risk of actually getting hit. Oh my gosh. That's it. That was my game over. I'm not going to keep you guys bored anymore. But, you know, these pickings, I'm going to be honest, good selections, I think, overall. Not too bad. I would have liked at least another NES game or two. You know, 3 for 3, 3 NES, 3 NES, 3 SNES would have been great. I don't know why they chose to just drip feed one NES game. Who knows? But I do think the SNES selections are pretty solid. Operation Logic Bomb is a surprise out of nowhere for me. Wild Guns is a great classic. And then the puzzle game was also a lot of fun. I can see myself playing the Super Nintendo ones. Rygar, I need to get accustomed to it. I didn't play it growing up. But it is solid. I just would have liked maybe another NES game or two. At least a multiplayer NES game. Who knows? Of course, they're doing the slow drip feed, so it's kind of like the waiting game. I do like the service. Again, it's a nice little treat to have in addition to what you use the NES Switch Online for. I mean, the Switch Online service for anyway, which is playing the games with your friends and stuff. Still has a long way to go, but hey, I think they're starting to show some promise. At least they're picking some fun games. So that's that. You know, I don't think any of these games particularly sucked. I thought they all were pretty fun and interesting. Again, especially the Super Nintendo ones. But anyways, guys, enough rambling. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this selection of games. Which one are you looking forward to? Which ones look interesting? Which ones do you want to pass on? And leave a like or dislike. Let's get some engagement on this video. Help spread the channel around. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.